are you new here in this platform?
So about 3.5 weeks.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you get calls. That's very good.
Yeah, I got lots of reservations.
Yeah.
From and they say my video, which I didn't think was very good.
Yeah, exactly. I noticed that because you film that video maybe in a professional camera or the iPhone camera, maybe.
iPhone.
Yeah, that's the reason that the quality of the video is very high.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I did it all by myself, and
Yeah.
and I thought I wanted to be professional.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I've gotten several professional students, people who are like engineers,
Mm.
and they they can read and write perfect.
Yeah.
And they can understand me, but they
They
have to
can
practice
speak.
their responses.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Uh, yeah, because sometimes the student before make a call, they read the profile, they see the trial video. It's really nice when you know a little bit about your next teacher. Uh, Maybe make you, for me, it's make me very comfortable. I have information and a little bit about my teacher.
Yeah, I like that. For me, they don't have a lot. The student profiles don't have a lot, so I can only see maybe how many minutes they have
Mhm.
that they've been online, but that's
Yeah.
about it. I can't see their photo. Well, sometimes people have a photo, but usually not.
Yeah, yeah. Cambly. It's like you can consider it. It's like a Facebook social media. When you put your picture profile, your trial video, the box of the message. It's very useful to the teachers and to the student.
Oh,
Uh,
I'm glad it's useful to the students because maybe it gives you a little bit of a level of like the
Flexibility.
chemistry. Yeah, and the chemistry, you might like to talk to that person, right?
Yeah, sometimes I read about the resume about the certain teacher, and I admire of what he did, what he got, about his or her degree. It's very interesting.
Yeah. I should
Like,
probably put I'm a gemologist on mine. I didn't put that down.
yeah, you should
Yeah.
you should put.
Yeah, I should. It's when I tell people, they think, "What is that?" And I'm like, "Diamond dealer, actually." So,
Yeah.
but I'm not doing that now, not anymore. But I should probably put that down because it's interesting. It's definitely unique. But I think
Yeah,
it's
and you know a lot about this topics.
yeah,
Maybe some people will find it very interesting to them.
yeah. You never know. Maybe I should put it. But I have been very lucky that I've had lots of people
Yeah,
and all good people, like interesting for me.
yeah.
I'm always worried that I'm going to get stuck. Like,
Y-
what do I talk about?
Yeah, the reason behind sometimes the new teachers get more reservation because they notice the video trial. It's like the smile. always people like to someone smile for them, especially the students, the learners, and the beginners.
Yeah.
Like we said before.
Yeah, I see, so I can see myself, and
Yeah.
if I catch myself looking, somber, I change my expression because I can still, we call it angry resting face.
Yeah. Can you write it down?
Yeah, I'm going to write it down because that's a really good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I've seen some tutors that have angry resting face.
Angry resting face. Yeah, I feel that you are writing to me.
Yes.
So yeah, let us go back to our topic about the grammar. Oh my gosh, I hate the grammar, but I have to learn to speak like natives. Uh,
Do you think about maybe doing a grammar lesson to maybe reinforce what you already know?
Do
And
this. There is a grammar lesson in on Cambly.
yeah, you can do lessons. If you want to do a lesson, you can have
Yeah.
someone, you can tell them, I want to do a lesson, and it will
Yeah.
be specifically grammar.
Yeah.
And kind of like the kids, you just practice and practice until it starts to, it's like second nature.
Yeah, sometimes I can deal with the grammar, with tenses, but sometimes there's examples not similar with the basics. For sometimes when I want to use has and have, like here's the question, like everyone has or everyone have.
Everyone has.
Everyone has. Why? Because it's a pronoun or what?
It's I have, and you have, they
Yeah.
have. But if it's everyone, it's they have.
It's a plural.
Yes. So, but it's possessive as well. It's so I have, you have,
Yeah.
we have, they have, and then everyone has. But it can
Everyone
has,
not everyone has, not have.
not have. No, not it. I said that wrong because I was distracted. I lost my train there.
Oh my gosh.
See, I make mistakes too.
Yeah. So everyone has.
Has, yes.
What about the name of the country of the city? What should I use before these names?
So like the United States has.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
And
Iraq has. Or yes, so it would be has if it was a country
yeah.
because it's many. Yeah, I hope that was good.
So
See, it's not
so
easy to explain.
we agree. So we agree about many our plural. Take have, like they have.
Yes, they have.
So
They have. Yes, it's yeah. So that's possessive plural. So I don't know if that makes any sense. It's just one of those rules that unfortunately you have to just memorize.
Yeah, so that's the point, because these questions help me and help other people to know more about the grammar rules. Like sometimes, like I said, I make a stop to think about this. What should I use? Have or has? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
will make a mistake. I will
Right.
make a mistake.
But if you just spit it out, I bet
Yeah.
you're probably going to be right. When you stop
Yeah.
to think about it, then you question
Yeah.
your instincts. Yeah, because your instincts are usually right.
Instincts.
Instincts means your
Instincts.
Your instincts means how do I explain that? Your ability to think ahead, your gut feeling.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Sorry, that was a terrible explanation, but because I was trying not to use an idiom to explain it, but gut feeling is better.
Yes, exactly. It's okay because like I said, this conversation I will repeat it maybe twice, so I will grasp all your new words that give me.
Oh, good.
So yeah, it's okay with me. Sometimes the teachers tell me new words, and I pretend like, yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah, I know that word, and then you're really going. Can you
Oh
type
my
it?
gosh, yeah. Some an Australian tutor. She speak a sentence and she laugh, and also she laugh with her. I laugh with her. She told me, she told me, what are you laugh? Are you understand? And I told her, no, but I laugh with you because you laugh.
I'm just laughing because you're laughing. That's funny.
Yeah,
Sometimes
I
nod.
make a compliment. I make a compliment with you.
Yeah, you gave her a compliment.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can tell when people just kind of nod. They go, and they really are like,
yeah.
I have no idea what you just said. And the kids are very funny because they'll do this.
Yeah.
They'll go, huh?
Yeah, exactly, because they don't pretend.
No.
They instantly they speak or they make a reaction.
They have a funny face.
Just like
They'll go,
like this.
or they'll say, what? And they look at me like I just turned green, like, what? And I think all I said was shiny, but they look at me like I just said supercalifragilisticexpialidocious or something crazy. So, yeah, they have their expressions flow very easily. You can definitely tell they're not trying to pretend.
Yeah, because they are kids,
right?
And
right. What do they have to lose? They're learning everything.
And yeah, actually, and honestly, they don't lie. In contrary of the adults, maybe sometimes they lie about understand every word that tutors give them.
Yeah. I have some kids who read really fast because they think I won't correct them. And I just wait. And at the end, I go back and I highlight. I say, okay, this word is this. And they go, oh. And then
you got me.
Yeah, like, and then some of them get really upset if I type it in the chat. I'll say, no, my mom watches.
Whoa!
Like, all the more reason for me to type it.
So that's the reason that teaching kids very interesting.
It can be very funny, and sometimes they want to show me a video. So I say, okay, we do 3 slides, and then 1 video. So I at least get them to do a little bit, and then they forget where we are, and they keep on going, and then they go, oh, I have to show you the video, and I'm like, we're out of time. I'm sorry. We got the lesson. Yeah, but they're so funny. They're my mom watches, my dad watches, and I'm like,
sometimes the student, the correction bother them.
yes,
And and make them make a stop. I don't know. In just a few days, I had a conversation with someone. I don't want to mention she's from where.
yeah, okay,
but she focused on the correction on my corrections. Every single word she correct me, and because Cambly gives 3 options for correction, and I choose what is
major mistake.
what is the no, what is the past tense of choose?
Chose.
Chose. It's like a tricky
It is
word.
a tricky word. Yeah, it's only
Choose,
one O
chose.
difference. Yeah.
Yeah, I chose. So I chose the second option. Correct me when I make a serious mistake. Yeah, because I know my level. And when someone get many correction, it's like struggling. This is not a conversation.
No.
It's like a war between a student and
Battle.
the teacher. Yeah.
Wow, I feel bad sometimes with kids. I correct kids every mistake when I can. But I also try to feel it out. But adults, I don't want to interrupt the flow, right? I don't want to interrupt your train of thought.
Yeah, because when you correct them, you will interrupt their thoughts. They stop and they make a stop, and they feel like they don't know anything.
Right. Yeah, and then you get deflated.
about English.
Yeah, then you get very deflated, and you feel like, wow, I must not be very good at this. I thought I was getting good. And I feel so. I don't feel as bad for the kids because they need it, but for adults, there's no reason to hammer adults. No reason, because you listen,
exactly.
because you ask me. So someone at your level, I let you self-correct, like choose or chose. You thought about it. And then you asked, and then I can correct you kindly, right?
Exactly. Yeah. That's the point. The relationship between the teacher and student. It should be a friendly relationship.
Yeah.
Just like I told my friends, when I get to speak with my teachers, it feels like they are not my teachers; they are my friend. And that's the point of Cambly and the teaching online.
I agree. I think it's the easier the conversation, the more you become comfortable, and then you let your instincts take over. Like when choose and chose, you got there on your own. I didn't have to hammer you and say, no, it's chose. That's not necessary.
Yeah, I think it's not polite from the teacher, because he already native speakers and he already know about everything, and he is or she is here to help the students.
Yeah, I think there's definitely, it sounds like you've encountered some people who don't. So I think there's definitely a level of kindness that you have to extend to a student because you know you're going to make mistakes.
Exactly, but I'm pretty sure in every session I'm gonna make mistakes because I'm learning and this is progress. We should make
Of course.
mistakes to learn from our
Right,
mistakes.
which is why I like to I learn from my mistakes. I wish I could watch my videos, so that's why I watch other people's. So I can learn from what other tutors do, because when I first started, so I didn't realize I was going too fast when you introduce yourself. Yeah, so you have to give a little bit of time to, but I had a student from Kurdistan.
Kurdistan, from Kurdistan. Actually, it's a city in Iraq.
So
in the north of Iraq.
She was very adamant that she didn't like the pleasantries. She's like, no, that uses too many minutes. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? And she was really adamant that it was like wasting her time. So it
maybe her plan it's like 50 minutes. So she want to instantly go to the make a conversation.
Yes, instantly. And it was, for me, I got worried. I thought, okay, well, I don't want to waste people's time. But most people want to take 2 minutes.
But you should them and you should give her the excuse, because when they call the tutors, they are very frustrated and nervous. So if they acted or their reaction is just like that, it's normal.
She told me she had called 3 people before me, and everyone. But you can see, when we have an appointment, and she said every one of them, it used like 2 or 3 minutes. So by the time she got to me, she was already 7 minutes in to her.
Yes. Yeah, and she how can I say, she had left 7 minutes.
Yeah, she had 8 minutes left.
She had 8 minutes left.
She had 8 minutes left.
Yes, I have been struggling with this.
Oh, really?
2 months. Oh. Yeah. Sometimes I know what's the meaning, but what I ask myself, what should I prepare the first this word after this word, or this like yours? It's making sense.
Oh, good. Yeah, you can say it.
Yeah.
I said it 2 different ways. So she was 7 minutes in to her 15 minutes, or she had 8 minutes left.
She had 8 minutes left.
Yes. So that's what's funny about English. There's always 2 or 3 ways to say everything.
Yeah, I think I felt it before this feeling in the first month on Cambly. I was frustrated, very shy person to express myself, but by time you learn and you get used to speak with natives. So I found it interesting and very useful to me to learn a new thing without thinking about the frustration and the nervous.
If you can put the frustration aside, so and I understood her frustration, but it made me very nervous, which meant so
Yeah.
she ended up putting her frustration on me, which I understand, but I don't feel like I did a good job because she started out already, you know, upset. Oh no, your power's blinking again.
Yeah, yeah. I I have to edit this video many
Oh yes,
times.
because we went way longer than 15. I did the survey. You did
What's the
you
meaning
did
of
a
survey?
survey. How long would we like videos? Remember? You
Uh,
posted a survey. Survey for
what does that mean of
you.
survey? I think I heard it before, but I don't know the
Um,
meaning.
survey, you asked several questions to see
Yeah.
if people wanted 15 minutes or 30
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
or an
yeah,
hour.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I get you. Yeah. But in my opinion, the more minutes, the more how can I say, the more
Footage,
the more advantage.
mm, the more it's the more quality.
Yeah, I mean, if the video when it comes in 30 or 40 minutes, it help other people to know more about English. But you know, some of them they get bored.
Yeah.
Uh, Sometimes other people they find it they found
They've
it
they've
they find
yes.
it yeah, they find it very interesting in this conversation, especially when the tutors the tutor has energetic
The tutor has energy. Energy, yes.
energy. Yeah, and make many interactions between the teacher and
So
the
we would
student.
call that actually, there's a different word, um, synergy.
Yeah,
Synergy
synergy.
means when you have energy between you,
Yeah,
so you have
uh-huh.
synergy. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. This is
yeah,
a
it is.
new
That's
word.
a good word, though, right?
You guys, you
I
have
know we
good
have so
words.
many words.
What's
I
what's
don't
wrong
know.
with you
I
guys?
don't know. I mean, even I sometimes I read something and I go, "Wow, why choose that word? Some random, obscure, crazy word." Um, so, like in
Yeah,
this book, so what is oh, let's see, um, germane. Yeah,
Germain.
germane means relevant. It's like, why not just say relevant?
Yeah, relevant. Yeah, it's okay and very
Relevant's
general
a great word.
for everybody.
But yet in the so with my vocabulary builder, I'm like, wow, I must not be very smart at all. I don't use these big words.
Yeah, but you know, as a student, if, in my opinion, if we want to learn enough vocabulary, uh, enough for the
Right.
conversation, yeah, and I believe that the general native speakers they speak in simple
Yes.
word, not in like. I have been struggling with the three words for 3 days ago, like anxiety and ethnicity. I think it's like the same
Yeah.
sound.
Anxiety, ethnicity. So I had a student tell me. one time that he thinks
Yeah.
he gets bored reading articles because he thinks the writers are just trying to show off their elaborate language skills. They just use a bunch of big words for no good reason.
Yeah, exactly. I think when I read these articles and find this I call it weird
Weird word.
word. Yeah, maybe I will not use them in my normal life. So maybe sometimes I don't memorize them and I don't translate it. So I just
Yeah,
give them away.
give them what you just leave them. Just leave
Yeah,
them.
leave them away.
But synergy is really a good one for you because, like, as a viewer watching a video, I can tell when you have synergy with your tutor.
Yeah.
And I can tell when anybody does, really. So
yeah, how can I use it? Like
so today we had great synergy. Today we had great synergy in our conversation. There. That's how you could say it.
You know, I think I will use it in my in my video as a
that's
title.
Great. That would be such an awesome title. You picked such complimentary titles. I think that's very kind of you.
Yeah, because I love my tutors. I like my tutors because they taught me a lot.
That's right.
And and I appreciate them because nowadays when someone teach you something, you will be thankful for him.
I agree. When I enjoy my lesson, it just makes my day better.
Yeah, for exactly the same for me. Sometimes I complete my lesson and I'm not satisfied, and sometimes no, I told my tutors thank you because you are
that's
makes my day.
great. And everyone likes to hear something positive. Even so, when I have kids, I always send them a note after to tell them something they did well. So because I want to lift them up, right? Because I'm correcting them the whole time. Yeah, so I will say, you read, your reading today was great. All capital letters, that kind of thing.
Yeah, just like encourage them.
A tiny little note, and it goes so far. And I think so. A lot of times, I think that's lost on. In lessons, like I told you, that girl, when she was like about the minutes, I don't want to lose that synergy of enjoying teaching. I don't want this to be, I don't want this to be a chore, right? And you don't want it to be a chore. Yeah, you want to both.
But the chore, I don't know about chore.
Chore means like a battle, a job. Yeah.
Believe it or not, I had many sessions about 1 hour and maybe about 50 minutes. Sometimes I lost the ideas. I lost the tutors. But with you, feels like I'm communicate with you, and you respond, and I'm responding to you. I don't know what the secret behind this
Synergy.
miracle.
It's synergy.
Synergy.
It's a secret
Yeah.
ingredient.
Yeah. Yeah, and feels like you are my friend, because we had a conversation in comments. So it feels like I am more comfortable with you, not just like stranger tutors. Actually, I make. I make 3 or 4 conversation through the
Oh,
comments.
did you really?
Just like when, yeah. One of my tutor, he's from
Okay.
San Antonio, and yeah, and the other one, she's from Canada, and you are from America. So this is 3 session different. It's different from the others.
Oh, maybe because we already knew you?
Because
Because we have synergy. That's right. I knew I would like talking to you after watching your videos, because I watch other videos too, and you are but you're very savvy at conversation, and not everyone's good at conversation.
Yeah, I'm always tell my friends I'm not a good talker. Yeah, sometimes we don't have ideas to share, but the ideas, it's how can I say, it comes consciously.
They come subconsciously.
Subconsciously.
Yes.
Yeah.
They just flow.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
that means that you've got a really good connection with that person. When you don't run out of things to talk about, there's only a couple people that I felt like, God, what am I going to talk to them about? And I always feel like I'm gonna fail at the conversation, but it doesn't really. But
Yeah. Yeah, I felt like that before in my beginning on Cambly. The tutors, they just keep asking me about about myself, about my hobbies, and I think it took me a month. I repeat the same conversation. Yeah. And I ended up with my American tutors. She's very young. She's I think 23, 25 years old. So I gathered my confidence to ask her, stop. I want to speak about different topics, not just like, because when you repeat the same words and the same questions, it's not make
no, you're not making any
difference.
progress telling the same story, because you use the same phrases and the same everything. That's something. So I think helped me. Watching YouTube videos helped me. So I can look now if somebody has an appointment and see how many minutes they have. So if they have 1,000 minutes, I have one student who has 8,600 minutes. Yes, and I told him the other day, I said, you have over 8,000 minutes. And he said, really? He's from Japan. But I don't want to ask him the same thing. 150 other people have already asked him, right? I have to be creative with someone
exactly.
like that, because he's answered where he lives
Exactly.
and what he does for a living. I've seen you answer it several times. So I wasn't going to ask
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Sometimes you see you see the level of the student, so you can figure out the student. I will speak with him about a wide, deep conversation, because he is
Yes.
good in English. And sometimes you see a student, his level is not good, and you will start to speak with him in,
Yes,
just in
that's an excellent
highlights.
way to put it. Just, speak in highlights, in short, simple
Yeah.
sentences, so they don't get intimidated. Oh, Ahmed, I don't want it to,
Yeah,
we
exactly.
both just saw,
Yeah.
see, synergy. We both saw at the same time.
Synergy. Yeah. I want to say
Yes,
goodbye
definitely.
for
I'm
you.
so glad you called. Thank you for calling.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes,
I
I
will
will
see
see
you
you
in
in
the
the comments.
comments.
Yes, call me again if you want.
Thank you so
Bye.
much, Nita. Thank you.